if you ask a question on the following topics, you're more likely to get an accurate answer. And that is, there are a lot of biology, chemistry, wildlife, energy, cancer, immunology, or genetics. Did I miss anything?
Animals.
And animals. Anyone have any questions? Yeah.
Can I whistle at a frequency louder than I can hear, but that a dog can still hear?
Thank you for asking.
I
know that's the first part. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. So feel free to step in.
We have an ear person who isn't here today.
Yeah, the one night. So I think the answer to that question is probably yes, because whistling comes down to trying to produce a sound, which is just a wave moving through air. So it's series of bands of compressed air moving out of your mouth at a specific frequency. And so the goal of trying to hit a pitch with a whistle is hitting a certain frequency of air moving in these compressed waves. So there's a world where you're making a sound that is such a high frequency that your ears are not picking it up like your dogs are, because dogs have the ability to hear a much broader range of sounds in the same way they can smell a lot more than you can smell. The world of animal senses is really weird, partly because it's a little difficult for us to get feedback from animals on exactly what they're perceiving, how they're perceiving it. And there's also things animals can perceive that we are just like not super well equipped to do. So one of my go-tos on this is migrating birds are able to detect them. We have some ornithologists in the crowd. They're able to sort of detect the Earth's magnetic field, and that's how they're able to orient when they're flying, even over incredibly long distances, continent-spanning distances from the southern tip of Chile up to Alaska. We're talking about a bird that's this big that's like, yeah, I know where the magnetic field is, which is not something that, it's a hard sense to translate into our sort of physical understanding. It's easy enough for us to look at magnetic fields with a whole lot of instrumentation, but it's hard for us to internalize what that is. So similarly, when you're coming to vision, when you're coming to smells, when you're coming to sounds, we have these very narrow bands of either light frequency or sound frequency where we can detect this much, and then it's really hard to figure out what a dog can hear, or like what ultraviolet or infrared colors bees could see when they're looking at flowers. A lot of insects are looking at plant life that they end up pollinating, and they're seeing an entirely different category of colors and signals coming off the plant that we can't pick up with our human eyes, but are very attractive.
So you were actually kind of picking up on one of my pet peeves of animal behavior research, in which we really only test on things that can manipulate objects or show that. So like one of the big, studies is always like the octopus. People watch Netflix documentaries on it. People are super obsessive about it. They do puzzles. They do all sorts of cool things at zoos. And yeah, right? And it is very amazing, but that's because they have arms that are articulable, right? But their cousin, the squid, right, can't actually articulate this the way they are, but they have tentacles. And so they can't actually open a jar, like they don't have the hardware. So we don't actually know what's going on in there. They could be equally as smart as an octopus or not. Like we can't test it.
It's not that they're not, it's that
Yeah,
They don't have the grippers.
yeah, they don't have the grippers. So the test is made for things that can grip, right? And it's difficult to test for something that can't grip.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
As a person who's interested in genetics. So can you find out if there are genes that make the dog smell better or make the whatever, and can we then?
So I can jump in.
Please don't tell me
Just
we're
for 20
doing this.
seconds. No, we're not. For 20 seconds. I'm gonna jump off of that to the beaks element, and so we are studying whether or not we can actually see different spectrums. So normally we can see at a very limited wavelengths of light based off of proteins that each of us makes. For men, there's actually 3 different versions. For women, there's actually 4. So women can actually see shades of red that we can't see as men. I'm just saying. But if you engineer some different proteins into your eye cells, your brain figures out this information and how to process it. So they're doing that in monkeys, and so you can actually put in genes from bees and what they can see in the ultraviolet spectrum into monkey eyes, and they can then see in the ultraviolet spectrum.
Very cool.
Cool.
So
All right.
maybe.
Hey man, listen, just because you're the only cousin who didn't go to medical school, doesn't mean we don't love having you here, bro. You just-
I have a rich internal life.
Exactly. You know everything about the Myers-Briggs test.
And the Enneagram.
The Enneagram. You watched like every sport that went on at the Winter Olympics. Dude, you add a lot to the family.
I know. It's just, it feels weird when we all come back for Thanksgiving and we say we're gonna eat at 5, and some of us have a rich internal life that includes consistent timekeeping. And some of us are seated.
Cousin, what's up? Oh, let's check the ticker. Oh man, how's being a doctor treating you?
It's great.
It's great.
Yesterday, a child came in who had fallen into the pool.
Shit.
She was technically dead, and I brought her back to life.
Oh man.
Cousins, who's ready to cough?
I was hoping maybe the gravy would be ready at this point. We would just enjoy a nice meal together.
No.
Oh.
Listen, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna check your plums, make sure we don't got any rice issues, alright?
Oh my God.
Fine.
Go ahead and cough.
Thank you for inviting me to hang out. May I sit down?
Please help yourself to the chair in my house. A spare chair.
How convenient. There's only one other chair.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
I would like to marry you.
Why?
My understanding from our conversations is that you too have a rich internal life.
That's true, I do. So rich.
So full of emotions and turmoil. A typhoon condensed, held within an aquarium.
Hey Samantha.
Samantha, what's next to her, Samantha?
Yeah, this Samantha. Sorry, this Samantha. Samantha, it's a weird thing to say in front of your friends. I have been hanging out with the cat a little bit, and she seems to indicate that you don't want this marriage to continue. She sensed it in a way that maybe I couldn't sense it, because we have slightly different. For example, she has whiskers, and I just have eyes, looking at someone who I thought I loved, and the cat is like, meow, and I'm like, I agree. She doesn't want to be with me.
Well, okay.
My darling. Hi, Teddy. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hey.
Did you not see this?
I do. Okay,
The
here's the thing.
trail.
Okay, Mary, here's the thing. I know you feel things deeply. I love you so
I
much.
love you so
I
much.
love you so much.
But Teddy makes me think that it's not requited.
Can I give you maybe an alternate explanation?
The cat?
Well, remember when I took Teddy to the vet last week? Teddy didn't like going in the freezer. So I he does keep doing.
Teddy, you can lick it when you're ready.
So what I'm hearing is a lot about the cat, which I love to hear more about. two best friends from college might also be playing a part in your relationship.
No, well, I didn't think so. And then the cat, who's a calico, which is very unusual because calicos tend to be female.
Sorry,
No, it's okay, I don't want you here.
It's okay, we have her best interests in mind.
always. Thank you.
Right.
Samantha.
Right, I'm gonna talk to you now for a second.
Sure.
Are you sure that this is the relationship you wanna be in? If it's not as intimate as maybe you made up one.
I mean, I thought so, but I don't know. I don't have cat senses.
This has nothing to do about the cat, it's about the two
No.
women.
I think
Doctor, I brought the,
Do I have any human patients?
I didn't check.
This has been great.
Oh, I'm done?
Yeah. I would like to see my patients.
Hey, Dr. Samantha, I'm ready for coffee.
Nacho!
No?
Nacho!
Well, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm not as articulated as I hope to be.
Articulate. Stop right there, take it out.
Yeah, Mom.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to needle you again, I know that's one of my issues.
But I just, what I'm trying to say is I think that, I don't know, now that I'm in college, maybe I should be on my own phone plan. And I just feel like maybe I need a little bit more independence. See, you look devastated, and
No, I mean, you use the most data out of anybody, this is a relief. But I don't know if you know what you're getting into.
what?
You spend a lot of money. Texting away, just texting away. You think I don't see that?
Why do you pull this scroll?
I keep it in my pocket.
Mom, just because I'm getting more into this digital age, and
Okay.
I'm a computer engineer now, and I understand you want to maybe have a grasp on the past.
I just want you to have money for groceries and stuff, but if you don't want my help, I'm not gonna give it to you. I will let you sail away.
I don't think that's what's happening here, but I just
You're breaking up with your mother.
see that's
me.
this is an escalation.
I'm not the one who showed up during martini hour.
Yeah, so I thought just as sort of a casual walk-in coffee date.
Yeah.
Today I took some bee protein and shoved it in a monkey's eye so it could see ultraviolet light. So that's been kind of cool. You up to anything? Long meetings? Sorry,
So on Hinge, it said you were just like a biologist.
I'm something of a biologist. I'm an amateur biologist. I home source it, I put up some curtains in my garage and keep overhead low. It's just me, so it's a small lab staff. Funding is hard these days.
Yeah. Why?
For the love.
Love of the game?
Yeah. Sorry, I've been taking snake proteins. It's been messing with my tongue.
Actually, tell me more about that. Maybe there's a second date in this.
pretty flexible and
Okay.
I mean, like physically and morally.
Hey!
I've gotten a lot of cease and desist letters, and a lot of people seem really concerned.
Huh. Can you put any other genes in anything else?
I mean, I think my biggest concern tonight might be getting something out of jeans.
Look, you don't see I turned in my oral report, but that's just because I made my oral report at a frequency that maybe you couldn't hear.
Becky, as class president, I can't let this go unnoticed. I'm gonna have to tell all the teachers.
No, please. That goes against all your campaign promises, Veronica.
Okay.
What happened to the slide in the cafeteria? I want a slide full of mashed potatoes, not a tattletale.
We are still waiting on grants and funding, okay? I'm telling you on the campaign.
So, what I'm saying is, I don't know if the taters are gonna hold the weight of the kids. Cause we got 600 taters. And I don't know slide-wise what you're looking at.
You don't understand, the coalition is about to break.
This is your whole engineering.
You brought in one contractor? A contractor does not a grant make.
How dare you?
How dare I?
Yeah.
How dare I? Maybe it's time for another election.
A special election.
A special recall election.
You don't have the votes.
And
Christmas break, and all these kids are gonna go home and wait for their gifts from Santa.
And who has something under each of their trees? It's me. Little brownie.
You brought 2 other trees into our living room?
2 trees in every living room, Mother. It's special election season.
Oh, sorry, you're full on trees.
You took my contractor?
That's right. You know all that contractors want is a little bit of money and a thank you? And you know what I did? I made him brownies. And do you know what those brownies did when you bit into them? They melted in your mouth. Oh, God.
I didn't want to bring this up, but I have Polaroids.
No,
That's right.
not Polaroids. Don't shake them.
No, they're actually, I took these photos. You were talking to the principal, and we hate the principal.
No, don't mean girls this.
So she took pictures of you talking to me, and that just feels like a sick burn on me. I thought I was cool. I thought
No, Mr. Schweitzel, you're pretty lame.
I put so much effort in. I did fun Friday afternoons where you can roll your pants up. I tried to do everything
All the kids are talking. Not you.
because I'm cool, right?
No. I know one needs to see your Calvin and Hobbes ankle tattoo. I know that that's what this is about.
It's whimsical. Okay.
These are really gonna bury her. Oh my
Look how
goodness.
close they're standing.
No one's ever gonna talk to her in the 9th grade. Her life's gonna be hell. What? You want money?
Grants? I know you got them.
Oh my
I
god.
know you got them. I take cash or I take tears.
I told myself I would never become this.
Attention Penndale High School. It's me, your new president/principal. Report to the cafeteria for a mashed potato slide.
How did you?
Suck on it!
Put your hands behind your back.
I told them it was a safety violation.
You have the right to remain silent. You have
When you said get out of my jeans, I didn't think you meant actually. jeans and fill it with the vigor of a rabbit, the heart of a hummingbird.
And the legs of a centipede.
Yeah,
Hundreds of legs.
so many legs.
That go all the way to the floor.
Yeah, you were real specific about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got some stuff going on.
yeah. And the one that threw me was the memories of my grandfather.
Yeah.
That,
I'm hearing a lot about the sloth in the bedroom. I see. But was it maybe that random woman who was kind of to the side?
That was like you said. Scared woman to be in the room. No touching, just there. Don't look at us. If you could sit in the corner and be scared, that would be so good. Just take the edge down. The more scared you are, the more safe I feel.
No, I never want to see the cat play again. I don't need it in the office. Oh, don't clear.
No, it's okay. I'm useless.
See, that's just a huge hit of dopamine for me. I feel like I'm hard limit right now.
it's got my legs all going, let me tell you.
Sir, I understand you're looking for some shoes. How many pairs of shoes can I help you with here? You just take a seat. How many pairs of shoes can I help you with here? You just take a seat. You heard nothing of what I said. How many shoes?
Yes.
What?
Do they come in 100?
What?
A discount for 100 shoes?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great pleasure here tonight. We have Versetticello, the world famous tap dancer extraordinaire. One of a kind. Please, big round of applause for Versetticello.
Arthritis in my knees.
Oh, you have a cousin for that. I brought his cousin.
Oh, 100% I'm here, I'm sorry.
Right.
Let me wash up.
Yes. Anyway, these burgers have been growing for about 6 months now. They should be done soon.
I apologize for my tardiness. I was at my wedding.
How did we go, man?
Well,
Sorry I'm late.
I feel like I'm at home.
please pull up a spare chair.
Welcome. So great to finally meet you. The whole family's heard so much about you. What do you do for a living?
I live a rich and wonderful life. Not too hard there, darling.
Amazing. Back for more burgers? Yes. Veronica from high school?
Wow.
I guess both of us made it. I sell burgers out of the back of a car. And you buy them. Who has the upper hand?
Wow.
I have a cat.
Yeah, I do.
Watch it clean himself. Every single hamburger I sell has been personally cleaned
actually what spurred me to do so well in school and get my master's degree in medicine, and then I got an MD. And now I'm an ER doctor.
Sounds like you're over.
Doctor
Okay, that cat just spoke.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Sounds like you're overcompensating.
Overcompensating.
Okay.
Overcompensating her. ER.
Silence is real.
But not yet, because did you know that after 28 years, WIT is finally having a home of their own? Got a bunch of renderings and extra information. You can also scan the QR code on the back of your pamphlets and find out all more about diabetes based in Noma. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming out to support community theater and live comedy. Couple quick announcements before I get to the important part. But if you have any trash, please take that with you and throw it on one of the trash cans on your way out. If you have to exit, please exit through the P Street entrance, which is to your right, because the front door to Studio on 14th may be a little closed. Other than that, and can we give a round of applause to like the booth? Thank you so much. And now, can we get all three teams to
Let's go!
Here's how this is gonna work. Is that because I know you all are such supportive audience members that you will scream and shout and give your support for all the winners. So I want to make sure you hear both audience members, both winners. So we are gonna announce one team at a time. So the first team, can I get a drum roll please? The first team announcing to the round